in every phase tonight, you guys you clicked, and to be up 41-0 overall. How pleased were you with the jump the team made from week 1 to week 2?
I was pleased with that jump, with the exception of we did a poor job with discipline and poise. And the 4 years we've been together, I think one of the characteristics of our team is we are disciplined, we are poised. We kind of lost that tonight, especially in the first half. And there are going to be times when it could cost us a ball game when we're not disciplined and poised. So that part's a big deal. So we get that fixed, though. I think that the guys, across the board, special teams were effective. Defense, I thought, was outstanding. The offense was good, but we've got to be far more disciplined and poised than what we were tonight.
Alex and D'Angelo both set school records today. How much pride do you take when you see players being able to accomplish that?
I don't think there's any question when you can honestly achieve something on the field, and you were the best in that particular category. That's something certainly going to be proud of. Alex worked very more hard. He's been a great leader for us, as well as a really outstanding quarterback, and certainly Hop's doing a great job as far as his overall effort goes. I couldn't be more pleased with that.
D'Angelo was passed over by the bigger schools in the state because of his size. When you look at him, what he's accomplished, could you kind of feel like you got a steal there with him, that he could be a guy playing in a SEC or ACC?
Well, I think Hop certainly has the ability as an athlete to be able to play anywhere in the country. I think Hop's got the ability to be able to play at the next level. So I'm delighted he's here, and I have zero thought in terms of whether we had a steal, didn't have a steal. He plays for us at Coastal Carolina. I couldn't be prouder of that.
I know Colin already asked you, but the defense, we talked all week, and you weren't so pleased with the opening effort, and they've took a big step this week. What are you most encouraged by in that kind of turnaround you saw?
I just think very simply that I said early on that I think our defense can show big improvement and will be good this year. I believe that, and we didn't show that after the first game. I do think there was significant improvement this week, and the defense really did an outstanding job up until the fourth quarter, and I recognize that was some of our backups, but we expect our backups to do a better job than what they did in the fourth quarter. But I couldn't be more pleased with the progress the defense made from the first game to the second game.
How was that message conveyed this week? I mean, is it about having a speech to fire them up, or is it just everyone knowing this is what it's going to take?
I don't believe it's usually at all a speech to fire them up. A speech to fire them up. You fire them up for 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. It's a matter of going through our process. It's a matter of understanding that when you take the field, it's really truly a mental focus. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to be poised. Things change. Things happen, and you've got to be ready to be able to go all the time. So you start slipping and jumping and making mistakes. We can't do that. We can't afford to do that. If we're the number one team in the country, we got to play like the number one team in the country, and there's no way a number one team in the country is not going to play with discipline and poise, period.
D'Angelo, you break the career rushing record tonight. What's that mean to you? Still with almost 2 full seasons to play, but you already hold that mark.
It means a lot. It's something that I definitely had in the back of my head once I signed to come here. So it's a great accomplishment, but we got plenty more goals that we got to achieve.
Did you know at halftime that you had already reached it?
Did not know. They told me, Mike Haywood told me on the sideline. Then we went inside and coach announced, and everybody was like, "Congratulations!" I thought it was crazy. So it's awesome, man. Definitely awesome.
Was it after the game or?
Yeah, after the game. After the game.
Yep. Team in general, you guys come out and click in pretty much every way possible tonight. How encouraging was it to see the defense play that well, the offense play as well as you did, etc.?
Well, we feed off their energy. Defense, they come out and 3 and outs or no point score. We feed off their energy. So the better they play, the better we're going to play. And I tell them that every week. So they did a phenomenal job tonight. The offense did a phenomenal job. Alex did a phenomenal job. The line did a great job. Receivers and the backs, we had a great night too. So I'm definitely happy and impressed with everybody's overall.
I know Coach Patno said he wanted to see that week 1 to week 2 improvement. You guys really showed that. Coming off last game, could you feel that there was still more you all could do and didn't quite show in that first game?
Definitely. There's definitely more that we can do. There's some things we still got to polish up. We made a few mistakes tonight, quite a few mistakes tonight, and we get those correct, sky's the limit for us. So hopefully we get that taken care of and keep moving forward.
So even after last week, you guys didn't express any concern about the defense. You guys were confident you were going to bounce back, and you did. What were you most impressed with tonight from the defensive side?
I'm really proud of all the young guys who really stepped up too. We had a good rotation going this time around. People knew their assignments. We brushed up on what we messed up on last week, and I really think this is what we're capable of every week.
Just explain why you guys had that confidence coming into this game, knowing you were going to bounce back and have a much better performance.
Well, we had a great week of practice. Everyone was on top of their thing. People needed to do what they had to in the meetings rooms and as well as on the field. And really, the preparation was there this week, so we came in knowing what we had to do.
What's it mean to you guys when you go into halftime and see a 0 on the scoreboard for the other team? And
I wish it stayed a 0 at the end of the game too. I mean, it's great. You kind of feel like you have the game under control, and you know they have to catch up to us. So we know we have a little bit of a cushion. We can play a little safer.
In terms of the defensive line itself, you guys you bounced back from the loss of Marcus and looked pretty stout up there. How'd you feel about the unit up front?
Like I said, I've got utmost confidence in the defensive line. Even with Marcus gone, the next man up, Jabari's playing now, and he's doing a great job. We're the deepest we've been in a long time. We had a couple young guys get some reps there in the second half, and they did really well too. So I'm excited to see what comes.
Did Coach Carlin have any special message for you guys this week or today that just helped get you more fired up? Or?
Coach Carlin has the same message every week: just do your job. And I think everyone across the board really did their job this time around.
Just lastly for me, when you're on the sideline getting to watch D'Angelo do what he does for the offense, how special is that to have a guy like that on your team?
I'm just glad he's on our team and I don't have to try and tackle him, because he would make me look like an idiot in the open field. That kid is something special. His vision and his cuts are unreal. It gets the whole team fired up watching him run the ball.
On the week 2 improvement, I think you guys did that. I know there's still some red zone things you didn't get, but overall, how encouraged were you by the total effort tonight?
Overall, by a team, I think we improved as far as the defense, the offense, and the special teams, but there's still definitely things that we need to shape up as far as an offense. A lot of penalties tonight that we shouldn't have had. You know, a lot of missed opportunities in the red zone that I need to take advantage of that ended up being my fault. So I think we can definitely take it to another level. Our defense played great tonight, and they put us in a position where we would have a short field to go. You know, they really put us in a position to win. So as far as the offense goes, you know, we played all right. I don't feel very, very good about what we did, but we definitely have a lot of room for improvement.
Let's talk about some of your playmakers. We'll start with D'Angelo, who breaks the career rushing record, and you two are just combining to obliterate every record in the book. Try to encapsulate for me how special of a player he is and what makes him so special.
I mean, you can see what makes him so special is when he has the ball in his hands, he makes plays. As far as, you know, when he catches it on the outside or when he's running up the middle, he's going to find that hole. And he really played well tonight. You know, Hop is a great running back. I wouldn't like to play against him because he's hard to tackle in the open field.
Did you guys know he was approaching and breaking that record?
I did not know that.
Moving on to John Israel, it just seems like he's taking another level this season, and you and him are really in sync. Explain that dynamic between you and him this year and how maybe it's different from last year.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think it's much different from last year. I think the chemistry is still there. You know, we're just targeting him more this year, and I'm taking advantage of the one-on-one opportunities that he's had, especially on that double move. He put that guy to sleep, and that other touchdown he had. You know, he broke into the middle of the field. I gave it to him, and he broke a tackle. And I think the biggest thing with him is he's breaking more tackles this year.
On both those plays, it seemed like you could just see the trust you had in him. You put that ball right where you knew he was going to be on a double move, and then the other one on single coverage, you trusted him to come into that ball. Is that a big factor with the receivers and just having that trust and knowing that you're on the same page?
Oh, definitely. You got to have the trust in the receivers, or you're always going to be hesitant when you're throwing the football. So, you know, I trust in John, I trust in Bruce, I trust in all our receivers, Tyrell, and our tight ends as well. So, you know, it's my job to get the ball in their hands, and that's what I did.
Lastly, just for week 2 of the season, overall, feel pretty good with where this team's at?
I feel pretty good with where we're at week 2. We definitely got to clean some things up, but I see us doing that.